With I'm trying to think of a time. Oh, there's a couple situations. The first one is
Okay, me.
I had gone to, I believe I was somewhere, it had to deal with my field, education. I walked in somewhere and they looked at me and they probably thought that I was probably maintenance, cleaning, you know, cleaning the bathrooms or sweeping, whatever. But I stopped the person and I said, "Excuse me, I'm looking for so and so." And she goes, "Oh, it's me." And I said, "Hi, I'm here for the interview." And she like looked at me like surprised, shocked, like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Your name?" And I said my name. I felt like she looked at me like low, like thinking, "Who's this janitor?" Okay, when she noticed that I was the one who was going to be interviewing with her. You can tell, you feel it, okay, from the moment that you walk on, how they look at you, how the way they act. That was a moment. Another one was when I had gone to the department store, to a prestige shopping store with my mother. The store was empty and there were all the sales clerks were around, and I asked for help. My mother needed something, a size, and they said, I go, "Excuse me," and there were like three ladies standing around. One responded, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't work in that department." The other one just walked away. And all of a sudden, I see the manager, and the manager happens to be a very good friend of mine. He came out and he greeted me. All of a sudden, I felt like everything changed. Oh my gosh, he knows him. He shops here. He's a regular here. I felt discriminated by, like, just because I'm a Latino, like, oh, he has no money. Okay. That you could tell, that makes me feel like, you know what? What makes you better? You're here as a clerk. Okay. Foreigner, because that's what they are. Um, you're not better than I am, you know? So those are two situations that I feel.
So, did you say anything to them at all?
No, I told the manager, I just said, how things change. I felt like they didn't want to take care of me because they look at me like, oh, these people have no money. They're Latinos. Okay. And he looked at me and he goes, "Unbelievable." His response was unbelievable, like saying,
Okay.
wow.
Is there
Okay.
anything more you wish you have said or had done?
Um, I've, I mean, honestly, I have put people in their places, situations where I've been in line and they have taken care of someone. A person comes up and, "Excuse me, can you tell me that?" And I look at them and I go, "Excuse me, you're working with me." Okay. I tell them straight. And not that I degrade the person, but I think I responded one time, to be honest with you. I was in the store and I just told her, "Excuse me, you're working with me." Well, they started speaking their same language. Okay. And I told her, "Hey, you're working with me." Okay. And then she started going on, telling her something. And I responded, "I'm sorry that you're not happy with your job here." I responded. Okay. But you can tell when there's something they don't click. Okay. That fairness of the same culture, or they degrade you. That's what I truly believe.
Do you
That
have any suggestion of what we could do as human beings as to foster better relationships with that's embrace of a diversity and inclusion and acceptance
I
of
have,
human beings as human beings?
as a Hispanic, I always, I don't know, it's been in me, I guess, teaching, and I always greet the person with, in Spanish, "Hola." Okay. That's me. Okay. And they look, and there's some people that will respond right back, "Hola, how can I help you?" Okay. I really believe that we all should get along together. Okay. There's no separating put this category, that one, that culture, or this culture together. We're all united. We're all one. Okay? Somos uno. Okay? We are one. Okay? And I don't know. It just continues. I think that will continue for a long time. And I hope it doesn't um, continue like that, because that's not right, to separate different cultures, or and this indie and this how is
Hmm.
okay.
And your name is,
Luis Romo.
and you're in what city?
I am in Morton Grove,
But you work where, in the city of Chicago?
city of Chicago, at a charter school, at one of the number one Chicago Math Science Academy. We are the number one charter school right now of
And
Chicago.
how are they when it comes to like racial issues and
Race,
inclusion?
racial issues. Well, our body of our school is basically, I would say, 75% African American. I want to say maybe 10% Latino, and another 10% Turkish, and the rest is all mixed in there. Okay. Um, you can see the difference. I believe, as an educator, I see it in the classrooms, from the students, all the students. Okay. Um, how they react. I mean, they get along, and I see that. No matter what culture, they're friends. African American with the Turkish with Orientals. Okay, they all get, or Filipino. They all get along. Okay, and our big thing is in our school that we are one. That is our big focus. And our teachers in our school, we get trained once a month with racial, and I know that we need to take an exam as well to be prepared for school with that, that we get training on it, okay? That we are required by CPS as well.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Romo.
Thank you.